Developing now on Newsday TV, a raging fire in Syosset. Flames were shooting from this home on Cold Spring Road overnight. Police tell us no one was hurt. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jasmine Anderson. The man accused of raping and killing a Lynbrook teen more than 40 years ago is expected in court today. Last month, police arrested Richard Bilodeau for the killing of Teresa Fusco. Investigators say DNA left behind when Fusco was raped was a match to the 63-year-old Center Mauritius man. This Selden man arrested again, accused of trying to take sexual photos of another young girl. Akil Ahmad is due in court today. Police say the Eastern Suffolk Bose's worker attempted to take pictures under the shorts of a teen at a ShopRite in Selden in September. Last month, police say he used his phone to take pictures under the dress of a 13-year-old girl inside a Target. Only a Newsday, former Nassau County Executive Ed Mangano will be able to attend his resentencing virtually. A judge reconsidered the request after learning about Mangano's prison duties. They include raising a puppy and serving as a head chef. He is or will be resentenced in January after an appellate court dismissed 2 of his felony convictions. Mangano is serving 12 years on corruption charges. A beloved Hollywood actor showing his thanks to New York's finest. Gary Sinise stopped by the Port Authority's Midtown bus terminal yesterday to serve officers a warm meal ahead of the Thanksgiving holiday.
Just the opportunity to be able to come back by here and serve them some food and say thank you and recognize that they're doing the job that they're doing and let them know that I appreciate them. That's a good thing.
The Gary Sinise Foundation launched in 2011 to support veterans, first responders, and wounded heroes. Checking out your Friday forecast, clouds and rain could start your weekend. Highs are in the 50s for most of the island before possible showers late tonight. Rain could hang around for the beginning of tomorrow, but the sun eventually comes out. Dry for Sunday and Monday, then more wet weather Tuesday and Wednesday, so prepare for that. The sun is out for the parade on Thanksgiving, so that's great news. That's a look at your forecast.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
Newsday at the movies. I'm Macy Egland. The holidays are here, and that means some of the most anticipated movies of the year are coming out right now. Joining me with a look at some of them is Newsday film critic Rafer Guzman. So we're going to get right into it. First up, we head to Oz to preview Wicked for Good. Let's take a look at that.
The Wicked Witch can't elude us forever. Not with Prince Fiero and his...
So much anticipation for this movie. People are so excited. Tell us about this one, Rafer.
So this is the big follow-up, the big finale. Cynthia Erivo back as Elphaba, Ariana Grande, my favorite, back as Glinda, Jeff Goldblum, Michelle Yeoh, and this is the big clash between the 2 witches. We'll get to see who Fiero ends up with, the prince. It's interesting. Last year's Wicked was such a huge hit. $750 million or so worldwide. Glowing reviews. Reviews so far for this one have been a little mixed, and
really?
I wonder what that will do for this movie. I still think it's going to be huge. I still think the opening is going to be big. Could very well still surpass last year's box office for Wicked. So I think Wicked 2 is going to be a huge film.
People want to see what happens. Also, this was like a really quick turnaround, I feel like, for Wicked 2. I wanted to ask you, did they film it at the same time, or was it just they did?
I think they filmed these back to back, yes.
Okay,
yeah.
That would make sense because it was so quick that we were getting this next one, which I know the fans are excited about for sure. A lot of fans excited about this one too. Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde teaming up again for a slithering new case in Zootopia 2.
We took an oath to make the world a better place, and an innocent snake needs our help.
I am so excited for this one. I was a huge Zootopia fan. Let's talk Zootopia 2.
Right, so this time Judy, as you said, and Nick, the fox and the rabbit, they're teaming up to hunt down a snake. I'd sort of forgotten that there were no reptiles in the original Zootopia.
I didn't think about it either.
Mammals only, apparently. I'd forgotten about that. But you know, the first one was 10 years ago, and that was a huge hit as well.
Wait, that was 10 years ago?
Almost, 2016.
Wow.
Right? Yeah, long time ago. There's kind of a question there. If you were, 8 years old when you saw the first Zootopia, now you're almost 18.
Right.
You want to see the new one? But of course, the original has been playing on, Disney Plus and such. Everyone's seen it. The first Zootopia was, I think, it was over $1 billion, that movie. And animated sequels tend to do very well. Moana 2, Incredibles 2, even Wreck-It Ralph 2. They tend to surpass the original ones, so this could also be a huge, huge movie. I bet you it is even bigger than Wicked.
Probably. Wait, bigger than Wicked?
I could be wrong, but if I had to lay money on it, I would say probably bigger than Wicked.
Maybe. I love Zootopia. Listen, I'm in my 30s, and I can't wait to see Zootopia 2. So those 18-year-olds, I'm sure they want to see it too. Another great movie here. We love the plot to this one. For all the rom-com feels, there's Eternity, starring Miles Teller and Elizabeth Olsen. Check it out.
I don't care where we end up, as long as we're together.
This looks so good. I love the story of this flying racer. Just tell us about it. I'm so excited about this one.
Well, it's got such a great premise. So Elizabeth Olsen is a woman who dies. She goes to sort of a limbo. I'm not really sure what you'd call it. Purgatory, maybe. And she has to make a choice. Who is she going to spend eternity with? Miles Teller, who was her husband for most of her life, or Callum Turner, who plays her first husband who died young. She lost him in a war. Now she has to choose between the two, and her first husband has been waiting for her all these years. Great story. This was on the Blacklist, this script, which is a list that circulates in Hollywood of the best unproduced screenplays, and it finally got plucked and made into a film. So I think you've got a little counter program. You've got all these kind of kid-friendly, family-friendly movies. Here you've got a rom-com, a little more skewed for the adults, and it could work well for this film.
It looks great. I mean, I've been saying I haven't been super excited about a lot of films lately, but these three look so good to me, so I can't wait to see all of them. Rafer, thank you so much for breaking this down for us. We really appreciate it. You can read more on all of Rafer's reviews on our website, newsday.com.
After the turkey and all the trimmings comes the pie. Ken Buffa and Andy Berlin put 2 pumpkin pies to the test in this week's Feed Me TV.
Are the pies coming?
Or are we just, what are we doing?
Hey there, I'm Ken Buffa, and I am here with food expert
Andy Berlin.
And today we're talking about pumpkin pies, and we're gonna try 2 different ones. One that came from a grocery store and one that came from your top pie list. Now, here's the rub. We are not going to see these pies. We're not gonna know which pies are which. First things first, Andy, though, what makes a good pumpkin pie?
You're gonna be looking at the pumpkin mix. Is it a good consistency? And then you're also just gonna be looking at the crust.
The crust. Wait, where is it? Is it in front of us? No, I found mine. I have a fork. Oh, okay.
Oh, I smell the crust.
It smells cold.
I have no idea how big of a piece this is. I don't know. Ooh.
The crust is mushy.
I like that the pie puree is less firm. Kind of tastes like sumptuous, I would say.
Sumptuous?
Yeah.
I thought the crust was super creamy. It's like I put it in my mouth and then it like melted away.
I liked the texture of the puree. I thought it was cooked perfectly. Honestly, I do not know whether that was a good one or the grocery store one. At this point, I cannot tell.
The suspense between pies that gets me going. It's like, what's taking so long?
I smell nothing.
Hold on, I gotta find the fork. Boom, you got hit with like a spice right in the beginning,
There's more spices.
Definitely, that's a way different pie.
It's almost too much cinnamon for me.
This is a better pie, I think.
I like the other one better.
This is like a 4.5 out of 5 pie. The only 5 pie would be like a pumpkin made it. All right, so I think we ate this one first. This one looks like the second one because you can see the actual cinnamon like dots.
So guys, where is the top hidden pie?
This one.
That one.
This one, right?
We think that's the one on the list.
So actually, guys,
oh no.
the reveal is in Ken is in front of the top pie, and Andy is in front of the grocery.
No!
I knew it!
See, I knew it. $8 grocery store pie and $30 Kerber's Farm pie. Was this the first pie we ate? This is the one that melts in your mouth? That probably should have been the giveaway, huh?
Hey, I say it's a win-win. Check out a list of spots for more great pies. Go to Newsday.com and click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Only a Newsday, LIPA is planning to eliminate the position of its acting chief operating officer. Warner Schweiger is one of 2 officials who filed an ethics complaint about the utility's bidding practices. Newsday reporter Mark Harrington explains what this means for LIPA and potentially you.
The LIPA's position is that this reorganization is something that was recommended by the state over 2 years ago. However, we've seen documents as well from the same management audit from the Department of Public Service that say LIPA should also be increasing its bench of utility experience among its staff. And so to have so far lost 2 of its most experienced utility people, within the organization, would raise questions about whether, firing them at this point is following the state mandate. It could affect rates for Long Island ratepayers. It's certainly a distraction, all this from LIPA. They have a lot of work to do. And, people want to see sort of the clarity of a process here.
Read more about this story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. See more on these stories on Newsday.com and watch us streaming anytime on Local Now, YouTube, and the other services you see here. I'm Jasmine Anderson. More local news coming up.